Now everyone sit in a relaxed manner. Just feel the breath. You are not going to take a long breath or nothing you are going to do now. Just feel the breath for a few seconds. Yes. What is the importance of this exercise? It just makes our mind relaxed. It's a way of preparation for any work. I always suggest my students to do this exercise before their exam particularly. I asked some of my friends, what do they do when they are stressed? They gave me various answers. Some said they listen to music, they take a walk, they dance, they dial to their friends and have conversation, etc. What most of them did not do was connect with nature. Whenever I am stressed, I sit in my garden and breathe in fresh air. I adore the beauty of nature. As time passes in that garden, I feel relaxed and I feel like all my problems have solution. Nature is a healer. Spending time in nature can reduce stress, improve overall feelings of well-being and happiness, raise your energy level, and even increase your capacity for caring. Have a look at this banana tree. Assume that the banana tree has 105 bananas in bunches, each bunch having 15 bananas. If we are asked to find the total number of bunches, how will you proceed? Take a look at this question. Firstly, try to find out the clues given in the question. The clues are total number of bananas is equal to 105, number of bananas in each bunch is equal to 15. We need to understand what we need to find. In this question, it is the total number of bunches. Since this is an unknown quantity, it should be represented by any variable. Let it be x. Now we will bring the question in the form of equation. The equation is 15 times x is equal to 105. By solving, we get x is equal to 7. Here, there are 7 bunches in that tree. I hope that we acquired little knowledge on how to frame equation based on real life scenarios. Look at this picture. What comes in your mind? Let me give a code. Be as a farmer for one day, or at least be with a farmer for one day. Then we will never waste food in our life. What an excellent statement. I asked many children this question. What's your aim? Oh my God, they said that they want to become doctor, engineer, scientist, teacher, professor, lecturers, even politicians, they said. But no one said that they want to become a farmer. To be as a farmer is a sin? No, never. According to me, how the creator is God, the same way producer also God. Yes, farmer is a God. So respect and thank farmer before having food. Let's continue with the class. Have a glance with this question. Here in this question, cost of each bunch is given, that is rupees 100. They ask us to find out the total amount he earns and the cost of each banana. Let's find out first the total amount he earns. Let it be y. Shall we frame the equation? Yes. Y is equal to 7 into rupees 100. That is equal to rupees 700. Now we have to find out the cost of each banana. Through two ways we can find the solution. In the first way, using total number of bananas and total cost, we can find the cost of each banana. As usual, take the unknown value as variable. Let it be P here. As per the condition given, P is equal to rupees 700 divided by 105. That is equal to rupees 6.67 approximately. Does anyone know the another way?
Yes, ma'am. We can find the cost of one banana by using the cost of one bunch of bananas and number of bananas in one bunch.
Excellent, that's right. Take the unknown value as A here. Shall we frame the equation? Yes. The cost of each banana is equal to rupees 100 divided by number of bananas in one bunch. That is rupees 100 divided by 50, which is equal to rupees 6.67 approximately. I hope that you all acquire little knowledge on how to frame and solve the equation based on real life scenarios. Now let's try by another one. Let me share with you all an experience. Once I had been to Tirupati with my friends. We walked around 3,500 steps. It was a great adventure. Take a look at the staircase and assume it has 1,000 steps. Let's think about a situation where a person decides to climb this staircase. Let me read the question. A person decides to climb up a staircase of 1,000 steps. After reaching halfway through, he goes back to Xth step. He then resumes his journey and reaches the top. If the total number of steps he took throughout the journey was 1800, find the number of steps taken between the midway and Xth step. I'll show you the text part through a diagram. After reaching halfway through, he goes back to Xth step. He resumes his journey and reaches the top. Let's observe this question for a few seconds. If the total number of steps taken throughout the journey is 1800, then how many steps has he taken between the 500th step and Xth step? Firstly, we'll bring the question in the form of equation. From the question, 500 plus 500 minus x plus 1000 minus x is equal to 1800. First he took 500 steps. Later he came down to the Xth step. That means 500 minus x steps. Then he resumes his journey and reaches the 1000th step, which is 1000 minus x steps. As per the question given, the sum of all these three is 1800. I hope you all understood the framed equation. Let's solve the equation using transposing method. 500 plus 500 plus 1000 plus minus x plus minus x, which is equal to 1800. That's what we are written in the second step. That is 2000 minus 2x is equal to 1800. The next step, minus 2x is equal to 1800 minus 2000 plus 2000 while transposing to the next step, it becomes minus 2000. The next steps, minus 2x is equal to minus 200. X is equal to minus 200 by minus 2. So x is equal to 100. Let me read the last part of the question. Find the number of steps taken between the midway and xth step. Let the number of steps taken between midway and xth step be y. It's nothing but 500 minus x. So we frame the equation as y is equal to 500 minus x. If you substitute the value of x in this equation, you will get y is equal to 400. Following from the above question, with a similar scenario, let us assume that a person skips a step for every step he takes. Let me read the question once. A person decides to climb a staircase of 1000 steps. After reaching halfway through, he goes back to xth step. He then resumes his journey and reaches the top. The total number of steps he took was 900. The person skips a step for each step. Find the number of steps taken between midway and xth step. In this problem, the total number of steps taken by him reduces to 900. Let us find number of steps taken by him between midway and the xth step. For this, we should frame the equation first. As per the statement given, we can frame the equation as follows. 500 by 2 plus 500 minus x by 2 plus 1000 minus x by 2 is equal to 900. Let us next step. 500 plus 500 minus x plus 1000 minus x is equal to 900 into 2. By using transposing method, as you are all well settled to this concept, if you solve it, you will get x is equal to 100. Let's get back to the last part of the question asked. Find the number of steps taken between midway and xth step. So let us take the number of steps taken between midway and xth step be y. It's nothing but 500 minus 6 divided by 2. If you substitute the value of x in this equation, you will get y is equal to 500 minus 100 divided by 2. It is nothing but y is equal to 400 by 2. It's y is equal to 200. If you compare the two situations, as the total number of steps taken reduces by half, and the total number of steps taken between the midway and the xth step also reduces by half. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about summer?
Vacations? Grandparents? Mango tree? Mangoes?
Thank you. One of my students has answered like this. Yes, of course. We all love to go to our native and spend time with our grandparents. Most of them would have enjoyed climbing trees. The most common trees we have in our villages are mango trees. I hope you all agree with my statement. Have a look at this picture. Yes, it's tempting, no? Yes. Let's have a question. Let me read the question. Let us assume there are 1500 mangoes. If the fruit juice company produces 500 units of 250 bottles of juice using these mangoes, then how many mangoes are used to produce one bottle of juice? So there are 1500 mangoes. The company can produce 500 units of 250 ml bottles of juice. That means they can produce 500 bottles of juices. Each bottle quantity is 250 ml. They ask us to find out number of mangoes used to produce one bottle of juice. And you can use the following method and you can find the answer. Just have a glance once again. So let the number of mangoes used to produce one bottle be x. So 500 into x is equal to 1500. So x is 1500 by 500. That is x is equal to 3.